Hey guys, I have a quick share for a card that I made for a swap. I used this Papertrey ink, Spring Rain ink, and actually cardstock that matches this. These Honeybee Small Clear Dewdrops. And this is the stamp from Papertrey ink that I used. Actually, I used the smaller butterfly from this $5 set because it was the right size for what I was doing. And what is it called? It's similar in nature. It is called Butterfly, a bit more Butterfly Blooms. Oh, that's hard to say. This is a larger butterfly for this Butterfly Blooms set. So that's the reason why I used the smaller one here. I also had to use my scan and cut because there is no die that cuts this one out, but there is a die to cut the big one out. So just so you know. I also used my distress markers. The Mermaid Lagoon is what I used, and I embossed in black embossing powder and watercolored the butterfly. And I used this crystal glaze to adhere my honeybee embellishment, the dewdrops. So here's my card. Oh, I forgot to pull another stamp set. One more stamp set. So I had previously die cut these tulips. They're actually a tag. Right underneath this Hello Beautiful is a hole, and it's a tag, a tulip tag. And since I had these extra die cuts lying around, I thought, well, why don't I use them for a card? And so the theme of the swap is actually garden themed. So I took some of these extra die cuts. This is two adhered together to make sort of a pocket in the middle. So I just glued around the edge here to make like a pocket. So it would be three-dimensional. And I stuck down some Stampin' Up! Dimensionals inside the tulips to pop up the inside. And then this one's just a flat tulip here. But I did put one of my butterflies that I watercolored. So I don't know if you can see the sparkle in it, but I love how these butterflies turned out. Look how cute it is. Like I said, I heat embossed the black stamped image with, I think it's Simon Says Stamp black, fine detail black embossing powder. And then after that, I took my distress marker, colored it on my Teflon sheet here, and then used water to pick up the color, and then brush that on to the cardstock. And then after it dried, I went back in and covered the whole butterfly with Spectrum Noir sparkle. And I don't know if you can see it. It does add a lot to the butterfly. It just makes it more magical. And then this particular Hello Beautiful set is this Papertrey ink stamp set called Direct Messages, and you got a lot of different sentiments all in the same banner type, and there's a die that goes with it, and you can see I stamped it again to see how it will look. I used the black one instead because I thought it would be better for the card to anchor it. And this black is just VersaFine black ink. And I also took my Papertrey ink and I brushed it before I laid any of this down. So back behind on white cardstock is some of my brushing of the ink onto the cardstock to kind of give it a soft grounding look. But this this die right here is a Lawn Fawn stitch scallop die, and it is one of my favorites. So you'll probably be seeing that a lot. It's not that I just got it, but I just rediscovered it again. And then you can see the sparkling dewdrops there. And that is what I got from Honeybee Stamps. So that is my card share for now. And this is actually going to be going along with this card that I showed earlier in a swap that I'm doing. So they're very different cards, but they're Papertrey ink products that I use for them because it's for that kind of swap. Okay, that is it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey everybody, I have a quick share for you today. Just a few small things I wanted to share. I used some of my scraps from the paper I had cut down to cover my notebooks, and had made, you know, some inserts, or covered some inserts. So I thought, well, I'm going to add a pocket because a lot of people like pockets in their notebooks. And so I did that using this Tim Holtz Thinlits die. It came out this year. It's actually 2 pieces, I think. It's called Stitch Slots. Now, Eileen Hull, for her journal die, also has a companion die that does this too, but hers is slightly different. It's like a scalloped pockets, and I think it has 2 separate dies where you can place the scallops along the little die cut and decide where you want your pockets. The Tim Holtz one, it's set, there's 4 little slots, 1, 2, 3, 4, actually 5 slots, and then this part right down here is solid, so you don't get to decide on his how they go. You just get those 5 slots and that's it. But his is larger in size, I believe. I looked at the measurements because I don't have the Eileen Hull one. I just have this one. And so I put it in my notebook in the front. So what I did, because this paper is kind of flimsy, I first adhered it down to some 110-pound cardstock from Michaels using my adhesive sheets. The same thing I used to cover the books. And then I ran it through my die cutter, my Gemini, to cut the pocket. So as you can see here, it holds like a credit card size card in the slots. And you can have up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 different things poking out of here. So that Amazon card is in the last slot, and then the movie gift card is in the first one. So you can see them layered up. So to put this in here, because it is adhered to fabric, I use this glue. This is a general purpose clear glue. It's machine washable, which I will never wash, but quick drying, and it is good for adhering material, different types of materials like fabric, paper, plastic, leather, balsa wood, and other things. You can even use this on metal. So that's the reason why I chose it, because I know that this ain't going nowhere. And the only thing you're supposed to glue down is the outer perimeter. Do not glue any of these strips if you have this die, because then you can't fit anything down in the pocket. So you just glue the outer perimeter, and then don't go too high up over here at the bottom, because you want to be able to tuck your card down in here and still have it be a good size pocket. So you can see it's not going down past that stitched line. This is a stitched die, by the way, so it's stitched on the outer edge, in case you can't see it. So I put one on the front inside cover, and then with the coordinating paper scrap from the snow cone, ice cream or snow cone, whatever, I put another one in the back. Same method. It's just a cute little book to coordinate with all the inserts in here. And this one was just a quick make that I wanted to do and share with you all. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.